Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the. So stepping in, Wolverine as he'll look. He's set. The 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone. That one's swimming with the Rays as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens?
1 for 2 in this one. The 3-2 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like the final. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Coulter. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Riley Gilliam gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Terrence Quinones. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we. Stepping in for the Jays, Wolverine.
About yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Freddie McMahon earns his. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. 5-3 the final. Toronto came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good match. Striding in.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go today. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Matt Shed. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Next to bat.
At first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Smoke toward 3rd. And now this is bobbled in left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the leadoff ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not.
It didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Get out.
He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that'll score the runner from 3rd as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And he'll pull to Chavez. All to second. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue this evening's game. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Ready to go. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And they're going to hold score. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sal Casey. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Digging In. The switch hitter, Wolverine.
Keep the ball around the knees like that.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Toronto Blue Jays get their 20th home win this year. James Tran earned his 5th win. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've... This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Wolverine. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Texas led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Arturo Lopez. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. At the plate, Wolverine. First shot for him here as he comes in innings so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. He has success with 2 out and digging in
On this pitch.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll coming to the plate.
Hitter sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Seattle. Came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Steven Rodriguez. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup. Stepping in, Wolverine. First shot for him here as he comes in noon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
If he can come through here. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in to try it again. Wolverine. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively. Caught now, Adrian Alfaro. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll make it to second base. In the
8th. They're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Racing back the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno.
Ball game. The Jays scored a lucky 13 in this one. Lewis Eklund notches it. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in. And
Rico and Dino.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. The Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Rod Hampton earns his